Gielinor, the magical world of RuneScape. It's divided into chunks for easy use. Welcome to Chunkman Dead Die Kill, the series where I conquer the landmass of Gielinor by doing tasks and unlocking chunks. Last episode we added 3 chunks to our total. We unlocked them by achieving 1700 total, completing another 9 medium clues for a total of 10 caskets opened, and lastly completing 5 more combat tasks for a total of 50 combat achievement tasks completed. The chunks we unlocked were the upper left part of Fossil Island and the top 2 chunks of Apatol. Today we start off just after crafting the couple of upgrades, ready to go back to a recent boss. For our next task, it's going to be a pretty good thing to finally go back to the Grotesque Guardians, just to try out our newest gear. We're currently at 50 kill count and we need 50 more kills to get to the next milestone. From all of the drops that can be dropped, I don't think anything would be useful, so we're pretty much going for all of the miscellaneous drops and just kill count in general. But as this is a boss where we need to have a Slayer task, we are currently on a Bloodfell task, so let's first of all get a Slayer task. I'm not actively going to skip for it, as if we get some more defense levels, attacks levels, that will also be beneficial in the fight themselves. And that's 91 ranged in search of a gargoyle task. We are also almost 80 attack and almost 79 Slayer, so this is taking quite a while to get the task. And there we go, that's the 80 attack. Back to defense we go. And finally, there we go. We finally get gargoyles. We are almost 79 Slayer at the moment and only got a bit up to the defense level. Back at the Grotesque Guardians, let's see if we can get 3 kill trips consistently with our upgrades. And a bit of our stats going up, of course. And for the rest, let's hope that the combat bracelet, the amulet of glory and the small upgrades here with the body and the legs will give us some more consistency and more kills per hour. Let's drink our super defense potion and let's get to it. There we go. That's going to be our first 3 kill trip. Partly because we got a prayer potion drop on the second kill from our trip. Still not that easy to get a 3 kill trip. Either we are missing the prayer or we are missing food. Even if we successfully do everything in this kill, we just get a lot of damage in general, as the protection prayers don't protect from everything here. So this is still going to be fairly slow, although the Slayer ring is being quite helpful in getting us here a bit faster. But either way, that's 62 kill count already, 38 more to go until we finish the task. This is Dusk kill number 70 and that brought us up to 79 Slayer. One more level and we can get to Necreals to get another boot upgrade. Oh no 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 no! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Oh my god, normally if you hit the boss it just goes out. That was kill number 80. The boss was probably too low in health to be able to hit it, and we would have had to hammer it. Oh my god, this hurts. We lost our hardcore. There were a few times where it was really close, but this just hurts. Well, we had a good run. the Ring of Life could not protect us. And we got up to 1704 total and quite a good amount of boss KC before we died, even with the limited gear we had. So now we are at 79 kill count. Let's just finish the 21 more, pick another chunk, and then let's see what we are going to do as a normal Iron Man. Look, this is the 80th kill. We get put in prison and we can just click him and your character walks out. So this is just a very unfortunate way to die. There we go. That's kill number 80. 20 more to go to finish our task. Another successful kill later. And that is going to be 100 grotesque guardians killed. All in all, this was a lot faster than when we did it last time. But still, 2 kill trips is still too slow to do a boss. And we've lost hardcore here, so I'm not willing to go back here for the last task. For loot, if you look at the loot tracker, we have 6.8 mil and we didn't get any new uniques. So the core is still the most money. And then just a variety of items. Maybe the potions here, the super combat and the raging potions are the most interesting together with the Cerebrus, as we cannot get those yet. But either way, it has cost us the hardcore status, but we have gotten 100 grotesque guardian kills. Let's finish that task on our spreadsheet and then let's see which chunk we are going to get. It took a bit of time to get this boss task done, but grotesque guardians, the third task of the 4, killing them 100 times has been completed. That brings us up to 21 boss tasks completed in total and 241 landmass chunks unlocked. And then back to our map. The last chunk we unlocked was the top part of the mushroom forest in Fossil Island. And that now means we can unlock more of Fossil Island and even a part of the island above, which would be terrible to unlock. But let's see what the chunk picker will give us. There's still a lot of good chunks left, also a lot of dead chunks as well, so let's see which one we are going to get. Let's pick a chunk. And we get Max Island. Not what we want. Although we mourn our hardcore status, this actually unlocks a lot of things that we did not do because they were too dangerous. For example, we could go to the Crazy Archaeologist. If we die a few times, then it's not that bad. We need 25 more kills for our next kill count task. Then we could also go to Scorpia. Just get the 1 kill count here. But I think I'm going to start, even though we don't have the Rogue's Castle, maybe we could flinch the Chaos Elemental over here somewhere. I'll just take 3 items, so even if PKers come and kill us, then we won't lose anything. Here we go, Chaos Elemental safe spotted. Now just to kill it. As I'm not really hitting much, this could take a while. After hitting like 100 zeros, that's the first Chaos Elemental kill. Got some rune arrows and some bones. Nothing that important. Let's get out of here. And then let's complete our task, as this is already 1 kill count for the Chaos Elemental. There we go, back to RDVR. And I did really take a look at the combat achievements, so those are also things we will be able to do now. But either way, 1 Chaos Elemental kill. Didn't take long, only about 9 minutes from lure to kill. So that's not that bad. Although getting to the next task of 49 kill count might be an issue there. But either way, that's our first Chaos Elemental kill count task done. Let's go back to the spreadsheet, let's finish it over there, and let's pick another chunk. Only a half an hour after completing our last task, and we are already back to our spreadsheet. We killed our 8th boss for the first time. The Chaos Elemental 1 kill count has been completed. This brings us up to 22 boss tasks done. And we have now 242 landmass chunks unlocked in total. And then back to our map. Last chunk we unlocked was the Max Island, and that doesn't really change much as we already had all of the adjacent chunks unlocked, or the top chunk was already unlockable, and that's the Fremennik Slayer dungeon, and that would also be very long overdue. We have been able to unlock this chunk for so long, and it would give us a lot of new Slayer monsters to kill, but it's still up to the chunk picker. Let's see which is going to be next. Pick a chunk. And we get Castle Wars. Castle Wars means we get a new step for the medium clues, which is over here. This is a balloon, but we can just walk here. And for the rest, I don't think there's actually much here. I think the most interesting part of unlocking Castle Wars is that the next part would be the Jiggig chunk, which would introduce Sogre Flesh Eaters, which would unlock quite a lot of things. But for this chunk itself, I don't think that really does much for us. I was just looking at all of the tasks we can do here, the combat achievement tasks for the Chaos Elemental, and we pretty much have the kill counts, the 10 and the 25, like we had for the Crazy Archaeologist. So those should definitely be possible. Then we have the Hoarder, so that's just making sure that our inventory is full so the Chaos Elemental cannot unequip anything. So that's definitely possible as well, so that's 3 possible ones. But the Flincher, we don't have the usual flinching spot, which is with the trees over here. So this one is probably not possible, but that would give us 3 tasks, going up to 53, so if we maybe find 2 more at some other boss, that might be an option later on. For now, we could go to Scorpia, but I'm not really sure how this would work without Ancients magics. So instead we're just going to go to another wilderness boss, and we're going back to the Crazy Archaeologist and get our next 25 kill count to get up to 50. That way we will be in the high scores, and that will mean we have another task completed. We're just going in with some basic gear this time, as we don't really mind dying here as long as we don't lose too many items. 28 Crazy Archaeologist kills in, and that's 69 magic. Our magic level is fairly low, even lower than our prayer level at the moment, so with killing the Crazy Archaeologist this will nicely go up. But as mentioned, 28 kills only, so still a lot to go. And there we have the red dragonhide body from the Crazy Archaeologist at 39 kill count. So we already have this, but it's nice to have a spare one. And there we have it, the last reign of knowledge, and we have 50 kill count at Crazy Archaeologist. Let's first of all get out of here. There we go, back to safety. This took about 1 hour to get all of the 25 kills we needed. And this was actually fairly laid back. We did meet a few people at the Crazy Archaeologist, but no PKers, only PVMers who are either passing by or on their way to kill the Crazy Archaeologist themselves. As this only took an hour, it might actually be a good idea to get to 100 in the near future, as that really seems very much possible to do. And then for loot, we got 500,000 if you count all of the 50 kill count, but nothing special really. We got some more rune crossbows for the bank value and a duplicate red dragonhide body, but no unique from the Crazy Archaeologist yet. But either way, 50 kill count is our next task for Crazy Archaeologist. So that means if we go to the high scores, we do have to go to the Iron Man high scores and not the hardcore Iron Man high scores. And then we look for our name. And if you go down, we see we are now on the high scores for the Crazy Archaeologist with 50 kill count. As we got onto the high scores with that 50 kill count, that's another task completed. So let's go to our spreadsheet and let's see which chunk we are going to get. Our 23rd boss task, our second of the Crazy Archaeologist, getting up to 50 kill count, has now been completed. And that now brings us up to 243 landmass chunks unlocked in total. And then back to our map. The last chunk we unlocked was the lobby to Castle Wars, which means we can now unlock the actual Castle Wars playing ground, which actually would be terrible as there's nothing really in Castle Wars that's useful for us. But otherwise we would have an option to get to Jigig, and that would probably give us the possibility to do the quest here, Zoger Flesh Eater. So this would actually be a very interesting chunk to unlock. But as it still stands, the chunk picker still decides. So let's see what we're going to get. Pick a chunk. Okay. We're getting some water first, getting closer to the necropolis. But as it is a water chunk, we can reroll. So let's pick another chunk. And we get some of the stones next to the lighthouse. Yeah, that's pretty much one of the worst things to unlock, I guess. We cannot even walk on them, but they are counted as specks of land, and those are the ones we are trying to unlock. That's going to be all for this episode. If you liked seeing us do more wilderness content, consider subscribing, liking the video, and commenting on how much it hurts seeing us lose the hardcore status. Although it was a bit of a sad passage on the series, we kind of knew this was going to happen someday, and we actually got pretty far before losing it. On the upside, we will now be able to do all the wilderness content, like all the bosses and clue steps, without having to fear we're going to lose the hardcore status. Next episode we will continue opening up more of the map, and hopefully we'll get a bit luckier on the chunks we're unlocking, as we've been racking up the bad chunks lately. Have a good one, and see you next week with a collection log video.